Put your 3D glasses on then, pussy, cause you know we coming straight at you.
BBV, live in this motherfucker with that nigga cut motherfucking Eastwood, man. What's poppin', boy?
Hey, you know how I rock it, man. Guerrilla Warfare, Lone Game, man. We keeping it real with PPV, man. Mr. Circle City keeps everything live. He has that real shit, man. Let's get it poppin'.
That's solid, bro. I definitely appreciate you for fucking with a real one, my brother.
Man, that's all I fuck with.
That's solid, bro. You know what I mean? You just came off a dope ass motherfucking battle, bro, with KD, man. Shout out to Guerrilla Warfare, the whole staff, and all that. Before I ask your thoughts on the battle, man, how'd that battle come about, bro? How'd you end up getting KD out of St. Louis?
I mean, actually, Lucky Lucci hit me up. Like, he wanted me to battle Gamble first. And I'm like, nah, that don't really do nothing for me. And then he hit me back like, man, what's up, bro? I got KD for you. And I'm like, man, I don't really want to do it either. And he's like, man, bro, this is a good look for you. Keep battling A-Verb and whatnot. And I'm like, man, let me think about it. And then Kevo hit me like, yo, this birthday card. No, Johnny hit me after that. I asked Johnny Cool, shout out to Johnny Cool, Midwest Militia. He was like, I asked Johnny, like, what you think about me battling KD? What you think about that? He like, bro, I think that'd be a dope look. And then I'm like, I'ma still think about it. Then Kello hit me like, yo, this is Gracie's birthday card. I want no more to think about after that. I'm like, bet, come on, let's do this shit.
Right.
So that's how that came about.
So it sounded like you just really wasn't interested in battling KD, right?
No, I wasn't at first. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, I'm not like throwing no shade on my niggas, but it's like, I don't like battling people that I don't feel on what I'm on. I'm thinking that he ain't a leader or nothing, but I like battling street niggas, like, you know, how I battle Fofo, Trufo. I like battling niggas that's on what I'm on, so it don't just seem like I'm picking on the niggas. Okay, so it's more of a preference, so you being a street nigga, man, bring me a nigga straight out the trap, nigga, you know what I mean? So that's where your motivation comes from, going against a nigga that's from the gutter. Yeah, no, I like battling niggas that straight from the brick, straight from the grind, straight from nothing to something, just like me, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that, okay, KD ain't from nothing to something, because KD can't walk away. If anybody know KD, they know that they used to get on KD for rocking big pants and all this. My nigga be fresh now. You know what I'm saying? Give it up now. Like, he ain't fucking around. I don't know what he doing. I don't get into that. I never count a nigga pockets, but my nigga be showing up to show out now. So he be doing his thing. So I feel KD where he was coming from, and KD have a lot of emotion in his battles. What people don't really notice, like, yeah, he do the movie schemes, but he's one rapper that's him all the time. He never says, I'm this or I'm that. He just coming through his thing, and he did that night.
That's 100. So, so you said that was Gracie's birthday card, so shout out to Gracie. Happy belated to Gracie and all that. So, when did y'all battle? When did the event take place?
I believe it was in June. I want to say June 17th, if I ain't mistaken.
Okay, so last month.
It was somewhere in June. I believe it was June 17th, though. Don't get me confused. You know, I drink a lot. You know how we rock.
Nigga, come on, baby. I'm drinking now.
I'm drinking now. I know when it's time to show up, and I show up to show out.
That's solid. So, how many battles was on that card? What was the card called before I get into the battle?
That was actually, what was it called? Yeah, that was the re-up 2.
Okay, the re-up 2. That's all.
I battled Fofo Cannon on the re-up 1.
Okay, yeah, cause that was
crazy.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Fofo Cannon, commission shit.
Yeah, out the gate. Shout out to my little brother Cannon and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, how many battles was on that card?
It was me and KD, Gage versus Plant, Showstopper versus Merch, Pink Funk versus Eli, I'm missing Joey versus franchise. I believe it was like Kenny versus DP, Rob versus Man. I think I'm missing one, but so far I'm at like 7 battles. I believe it was like 7 battles.
That sounds like a nice card.
I'm trying to think if I'm missing one. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm missing one.
It be like that, like you said, nigga. We drinking, bro.
Yeah, but you know that's seven solid battles, man. That everybody came to do their thing, show up and show out. So
okay, solid, great event. So take you and KD out the equation. What you think was battle of the night for that event?
Outside of me and KD,
yeah,
battle of the night.
Yeah.
I have to say, Showstopper versus Merc.
That's solid. Was that 1 round, 3 rounds?
That was 1 round.
Okay.
And Merc and Showstopper showed the fuck out like no other. Like at first, when you first watched the battle, you like, oh yeah, Merc killed this nigga. Yeah, Showstopper, he got a rap.
Yeah.
And Showstopper did his motherfucking thing, yo. Shout out to Show.
Solid. Shout out to Body Gang, you know what I mean? So let's get into this motherfucking you and KD. Okay, boom, nigga, showtime, nigga. Showtime, nigga. You hit the stage. You know what I mean? So coin toss go. So I assume KD lost the coin toss and he wanted to go first, right? Or
no, I told KD like, yo, this crowd getting rough. You know, I'm like, man, go first or they not gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew what I came to do. I knew the motion I had in my mind and the themes that I was trying to come with for KD and how the crowd fuck with me. And what people don't know is like, I know a lot of people be like, oh yeah, when you come to Chicago, cut a crowd favorite. It's not even just that. It's just that Big T said that best a Chicago niggas gonna relate to
a Chicago nigga. Yeah.
I was talking Chicago shit, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you was talking that murder and mayhem, nigga, that straight murder and mayhem.
but KD was talking that shit too. He said, man, I got the gun on me now. You know, cause he said I could give it to a battle.
That's what you get to the whip. That was fire, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen that KD before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even against T-Dub-O, KD was talking this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a different KD.
Yeah.
But against me is like I think the T-Dub-O battle prep KD battling a nigga like me. Cause me and T-Dub-O, I don't know him like that.
But he a street guy. Yeah.
His appearance and whatever, I could tell like we one and the same.
Yeah.
And KD came out here and battled Truthful before. And Truthful a solidified street nigga in Chicago, so he really knew like what he had to do after being on Guerrilla Warfare stage one time. So he knew what the crowd liked and what they wanted, and he did his thing. I'm not gonna front. He
delivered. So now I spoke about this in my blog and shit. First of all, what you think about my recap, bro? I did on you and KD.
I think it was solid. I think the recap was actually solid. You know, I'm not mad at nobody that got KD winning. I don't feel like being biased by him winning the battle or whatever. You know, you going off your criteria, what you see and what you think. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing when people come to Indiana. I wasn't there when Lucci and flew down there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know like how the atmosphere actually is, but off of what I'm hearing, it's damn near similar to when you come to the shot.
Yeah, everybody gonna fuck with their own. You know what I mean? That's just the nature of the situation, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't feel like no ball was gas. I feel like off that being my second battle coming out of prison, that people was just expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, cut popping that revolver, the barrel rotating.
Like a fidget spinner. That was definitely fire, bro. But no, the whole setup, I've been popping. I got locked for popping ops like a chicken. You know what I mean? Like cooking ops like it was the whole setup with it. Like that was fire. You know what I mean? Like that.
What people don't really notice, and I hate saying this on the interview because it kind of help a person like prep for cut. And people don't really know how to prep for me. That's why they always come with the Neosporins or the Band-Aids.
And the cut and all that.
And all that. But what people don't know is if you really go back and watch my battle, I really be trying to tell a story. Like the chicken dinner was a setup for a bar that was 32 bars later with the Hitman shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Hitman killed you for a stack, then you want from the barrel. That's what you get for chasing that chicken, like the logo for Harold's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you familiar with Chicago,
Harold's Chicken.
Harold's Chicken is a big company out here, and the logo is a man with a crown on it chasing the chicken with a hatchet.
Yeah, we got one out here. We got a Harold's, but it ain't the real Harold's, but we got one out this motherfucker, you know what I mean? So I'm familiar, you know what I mean? But a story. So what you look at your battles as rapping in a story? Let's expound on that.
I actually be trying to tell a story. I know that shit sound weird, but every round is a chapter. Like, I lead it up to the massacre, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was like, man, I want that battle to be 3 rounds. If it was 3 rounds, the story gets worse. You know what I'm saying? Even with me and Sammy battle, like, people don't know what happened behind the scenes with that battle, but there was a lot of fuck shit going on. And I just didn't buy into it. No knock to my nigga Sammy, but he bought into it. But if that battle would have been 3 rounds, I would have scratched my whole second and cleared the air. You know what I'm saying? And that would have been funny. You know what I'm saying? Because what people don't know is I can actually freestyle. I don't write these rounds in a phone. I don't write these rounds in a notebook. I walk in a circle, take a round, think of the lines, and the ones I lock them in the brain.
Okay, so you got the Jay-Z style. You just repeat it till it's in your shit.
Yeah, but that's not really Jay-Z style, because Jay-Z...
But I'm just saying that's what he known for. You know what I mean? That's why I just said it, because that's what everybody says, you know what I mean? But that's just a method, you know what I mean? A lot of people use that method, but once Jay said it, everybody wanted to do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, I got that from, I used to be signed to an entertainment called Joe Entertainment with Harvey Albany. And cause I've been doing music since I was 12, and he found me. And we was doing music or whatever, and one day we was in the studio, I think this was like 4 years after I was born, I turned 16, and he was like, hey man, I want to try something different today. I don't want you to use your pen, your pad or nothing. I just want you to go in there and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that came about.
Okay, so nigga dinner trained you to go like that, trained your brain for that.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Harvey Albany, by the way.
Oh yeah, rest in heaven, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he showed me that shit, and I just took it from there. But I done battled hella niggas behind the Chicago thing that people don't know about. I done battled the Prince Easy's and shit like that don't battle rap no more. You know what I'm saying?
So I take it that's a vet nigga out there or something, right?
Oh yeah, he solidified it. If y'all wanna take the time out, y'all for World Star Prince Easy, he doing his thing. Him and Meek Mill actually feuding. For people that don't know, and I'm a plug my niggas. For people that don't know, Level to the shit was about Prince Easy, but people don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
That's solid. Go ahead, brother. And
to address another thing that you probably won't ask about the Danger Zone Guerrilla Warfare thing.
I was, bro. Nigga, I watched the live. I seen you and Meech. Like, nigga, you fucked it up, nigga. That was definitely coming, bro. Oh my mama. We gonna get into that, but let's rewind a little bit. Let's wrap up this KD. So when KD's on stage rapping, bro, what are you thinking? Cause remember I was saying in my blog, you like heckling niggas. You like heckling niggas, bro.
I mean, the snapping fingers thing is like, cause you ever been to a poetry event?
Oh yeah, like coffees type shit. Yeah. Okay. Bro, you an asshole, bro.
You're doing like some poetry shit, but with Fofo Cannon, let me explain that. With Fofo Cannon, it's like, okay, Rodney Guy and them was just going crazy. I'm talking about Fofo Cannon could have said, red fish, two fish, one fish. So they kind of like amped me up into that situation.
Okay.
I know you say he smoked me or whatever, but to everybody that watched the battle, they said it's a dope battle. Even even though I stumbled on the bust a move, I'm gonna keep it honest. I definitely stumbled on the bust a move, and you know, but what people don't know is I was really supposed to battle Matt Tisdale.
Oh no shit! You're supposed to get Tisdale?
I was supposed to get Tisdale, but he wasn't ready to come back yet. So that's what I know. I can't really speak on the battle 100%, but that was the first battle that was offered to me. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna say some shit like, "Welcome, Matt." You know what I'm saying? I'm finna step on you like a welcome mat. They gave you me for your first battle. What type of welcome was that? You know what I'm saying? I was gonna talk to Matt, because you know, he do the like this and what's that and the what's this and what's that. So you know, that was really like just to appeal to the Indiana crowd how I performed against Fofo Cannon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was something different. That was me and Fofo Cannon first battle on Guerrilla Warfare. So I gave it up how I gave it up. I still feel like I had a dope performance. Most people say I won. I know you feel different, but I don't never knock for that. I ain't standing like you riding with your Indiana brethren, because I done heard you say how you got smoke before.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Fofo Cannon, he did his thing. It was a lot of, he's the master of expression and scheme with the wordplay. So I ain't gonna knock Fofo for that. He came and he did what he was supposed to do. But I still feel I won. You can feel different.
Hey, bro, this is your time. I done talked about it, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing about it, bro. We talking to you, bro. This ain't about me. This about Cut motherfucking Eastwood. You're...
Well, you know me and you, how we give it up. We already had conversations.
Yeah.
You know, we both 100. So I'm gonna say how I feel. You can say how you feel. We gonna give it a thing.
Exactly. I ain't trying to get you to understand what you know. You tell a motherfucker something, and then you will disagree, but they'll keep harping because they want you to believe what they saying and like negate what you saying. Like, I'm not one of those type of niggas.
You can really be like, dog, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm feeling? Okay, that's how you feel, that's how I feel.
Exactly. Agree to disagree. That's it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real shit. So what did you think about KD when he was on stage barking, bro? Did you think it, bro? Because you know you in the moment. You in kill mode right now. So a lot of shit you probably just be like, man, this nigga whack. I can't wait to rap. Like, how do you feel? How did you feel on stage when KD was actually going up there going on?
Actually, I thought he was going off. But when he stopped that, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he was rapping, I'm like, oh, okay. He talking. When he said the shit about the hospital socks.
Yeah.
Hospital socks, yeah. And then I'm walking with the grip. I'm like, oh, okay. It's gonna be one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But when he stopped at the Dr. Kevorkian, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he don't know. You know what I'm saying? He don't know where he at. If he would have rapped longer, I think it would have been more debatable for other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when he stopped that, I'm like, yeah, I got this. But I can't blame KD because the semi battle wasn't out yet. He was really just judging me off old footage. He didn't know like where my mindset is at now. Like, I'm in a whole different bag now. Like, people don't know this is the first year that I ever took battle rap serious. 2016, I was playing. 2015, I was playing. 2014, I was playing because I really like for people that's in Chicago the mainstream of the music thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I never really cared for battle rap in the aspect that I got a love for it now. Now I really want to be the best. So now I'm just like really showing people. So I don't think that he was prepared for that cut. So when KD was rapping, I was really thinking about how I'm gonna fuck him up and who next.
Out the gate. So what was your favorite bar that KD said? You know what I mean? I knew you said something about the grip socks. Did he have a standout bar to you?
When he dissed my brother.
Speak on it.
When he dissed my brother, I thought that was like one of the dopest lines. We were actually talking about this earlier. I'm mad my brother King wasn't in the house. But when he did the Ray Boy, my other brother, it was like when he said the shit about, say, I see you and Ray getting money, flash woo. He said, I try to do some business with you. You act like I'm in a way fam. I try to spend some business and you just be a way fam. That's cool because I'm black over shades. This for Ray fans.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know, but I just know Black over Shades. I didn't know who.
Yeah, Ray Bans is my brother, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because we got another Ray Bans that's a Loon Gang. Ray Boy is the Ray Boy, but we got another member of Loon Gang that's Ray Bans. So he didn't even know that he really did a double entendre. That's how we took it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then he had another one when he was like, he said, you fuck no to yourself. No disrespect, bro, but you knocked him in the drain. You better be good. You not as toxic as a team. You better folk Cannon and Law.
Couldn't stop him with the schemes. Yes.
Now I know why they call you the people's champ. Because you hit rock bottom in the ring. I like
it was
that
fire.
Too. I liked it that too.
He set it up.
I'm not a hater.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speak on it.
I liked that. I mean, KD was going on. He was going the fuck off like you said. It would have went 3 rounds. It would have been over clear because it was like, what you gonna say after all this? If this your first round?
Yeah.
I had more to say. I looked out a lot of shit because that's my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really do the personal thing. Like, I'm cool with a lot of people. I got my arm stretched a long way. I can get show info. You know what I'm saying? But in a battle, I don't feel it's about that. Because just like you said in the SAMMY battle, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So on the outside looking like this, you gotta think globally. People be thinking locally.
Yeah.
Locally, it might be a little decent. But globally, you get smoked like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really be doing the personal shit. Cause I be feeling like that's lame to me. And that's not even what we here for. And people really get hurt trying to play like that. So
yeah, cause that way you lightweight dry snitching. Telling niggas business, that's lightweight dry snitching, fam. It's like, I really don't, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna stunt. I done heard some personals just like, goddamn, if this is true, shit. But you don't know. It could be fabricated as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? But it's about making your opponent look bad in the moment. It ain't really necessarily gotta be true, but if a motherfucker can get you to believe that, I guess mission accomplished, you know what I mean? I just don't go for it all the time.
But see, what person was gonna always backfire with me is Chicago know me. You know what I'm saying? So you say the wrong shit to me, they like, no, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we know dude.
Said that ain't factual.
You know what I'm saying? No, he about a whole nother lifestyle, so that should have backfired on you. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that I just about a rapper that I want to get them a tip on, stop the peroxide in a cut, stop the alcohol in a cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit get watered down. You know what I'm saying? I like how Bobo Kennedy did the drug talk.
Oh yeah, keep cutting. Yeah.
But I don't like how you contradict yourself. I'm a big Cameron fan. You know, and I was watching one of Cameron interviews when he was like, rappers always contradict themselves. They'll say that they don't pop the 4-5, and then in the next line be like, that 4-5 on me like Michael Jordan. So like, Bobo said, you know, I get the cut, like, cut ain't, like, cause she said, we don't, so we don't fuck with cut, you know what I'm saying? And then he said he get the cut, like the been cut enough. It was like, alright, it was fire the first time, but now you kind of contradicted yourself, but I just be listening. I really listen.
Why?
You know, and I get niggas pops when they do. Like he was going off, he was barking, but just don't contradict yourself. When you think of a line and you think the next line gonna be fire, you gotta pick one. You know what I'm saying? Like I had some shit I wanted to say to KD. It was like, nah, if I say this, that take this away. You know what I'm saying? So I had to pick one.
Nah, I feel you, bro. It's all your opinion. It's your time, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's your time.
I know that. I'm just giving my aspect on.
Of course.
When I write my bars, like I try to keep my shit in a story format. You know what I'm saying? So people could. I try to paint a picture. When people really think like, oh yeah, cut is all performance. No, I'm really telling a story, and they reading the shit with me. So it's like that's why they so captured. Like they waiting for it to get up to the part where I do the dance move because they know it's coming.
It's coming, yeah.
That's
like Showtime or something.
In the same book or something, and you like, I know this bitch gonna get fucked in this chapter. I can't wait to see how she get fucked in this chapter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's how I treat my rap battles. Like, let me tell a story. I'm gonna lead this shit all the way up to the part where I wanted to peak at. And niggas don't know I went to school for journalism, so I know how to write.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. So let's speak about your pen versus Sammy, brother. You know what I mean? Give a little. I want a little background information because I like to build up before we get into the battle. So
Alright, so.
No, hold on. Check me out. So you end up getting Sammy because I know you end up getting locked up. Like I want the whole chain of events. So you got Sammy. Boom. So between the battle, when you were supposed to battle Sammy, like when did you go to jail? You know what I mean? I don't want to know what happened and all that. That ain't, you know what I mean?
No, I can tell you this shit.
I wasn't gonna ask you, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I was not gonna ask you.
You good, bro. You good. One thing, when you get an interview with Cut, you gonna get this shit raw on Cut, and you gonna get the 100% truth all the way through.
Solid.
So 2014, I caught a gun case. You know what I'm saying? I got caught with X amount of whatever. And I bonded out. I fought the case for 2 years. I fought the case for 2 years. So we go to trial, I lose. Boom. Now it's time for me to turn myself in. Now once I turn myself in, now I got caught fucking a bitch. I'm gonna let y'all know what's all true and what's not. I got caught fucking a bitch. What up the bed? My baby mama put a bogus case on me. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to turn myself in to go to jail, to go to prison to serve my time, because I had a lawyer that's a dog. Shout out to Michael Clancy. He a dog. He got me a year. He got me a year clear. You know what I'm saying? All I had to do was 3 months and I was supposed to get out. But with her throwing the bogus case on me, they tried to try me for that. Now he fought that case, beat that case, and then I end up having to do the whole shit because you can't get no good time for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So the whole time I'm fighting my case, boom, that case beat. Now they shit me to Lawrence was one of the most fucked up joints in Illinois. You know what I'm saying? I'm down there. DeMarco was illegal at the time. He was sending me mail. Boom, let me know what's all going on in battle rap. That's how I know what was happening with Danger Zone and everybody, what was what and what was not. And Meech Lord had money on his phone. So I called Meech Lord. Meech Lord like, yo, DeMarco and them doing the card on 420 called Who Won't Smoke. I tell Meech Lord like, man, call DeMarco, tell him to do the event. And the next day, have me an opponent and do the event on the 21st. And I got him. So Meech Lord called, we up the band, now I'm back in my cell. You know, we only get 3 hours out every day. Feel like, I say, we talked about this Tuesday, Friday. I get on the phone with Meech Lord. He called DeMarco. He like, yeah, they got you Sammy. Sammy said he'll do the battle. I'm like, what? You for real? Yeah.
So that fucked you up, huh?
Yeah, cause me and Sammy been talking about this shit before. You know what I'm saying? And we said I wanted it to be a special battle. We all know how many battles Sammy got. I wanted to be his 24th battle or his 25th battle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, Sammy was getting booked while I was locked up. I can't knock him.
Yeah.
Boom. Sammy take the battle. So I'm fucking, let's go. So now I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get a person. I talked to Meech Lord again. He called Marco. Marco say, oh yeah, Cut. Sammy say he taking the gloves off.
Wow.
I take it as what that mean. He finna go hard. He finna go crazy.
Yeah, that's why I think, or you retiring or something.
Yeah, he finna go hard. He finna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? He tell me like, yeah, you finna go hard. I'm telling him like, bro, Sammy cannot fuck with me on no bars, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Meech telling me like, yeah, this and blase. So I call my brother Ray Boy. I tell him the three-way Lucky Lucci. Lucky Lucci tell me like, yeah, Marco said this, and we talk about going personal. But I'm not believing nobody. Let's put this on the record. I'm not believing nobody. Because me and Sammy Rock are taken away. So I'm like, this shit can't be true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think motherfuckers want to stir up some bullshit. So I get out. You know what I'm saying? Whole time they fucking my head up with that bullshit. So the week of, I'm finna get out. I write the battle. I'm like, all right, this Monday. This battle's finna be Friday. Let me write this shit. It's one round. You know what I'm saying? Let me write this shit. I put the shit together. Right to myself. I feel like, oh yeah, ain't no way he beating that. Now I'm locked up with niggas from road though, West and Trump. And they giving me info, but I'm like, I still ain't finna use that.
So if you wanted to go there, you could have went there.
I could have over went there. Me and Timmy talk all the time. I could have over went there. Like that's what I'm saying. If it was 2 rounds, I would have flashed the round, even if I would have had a round rope.
Right.
I would have expressed everything he said.
So why the fuck?
You say you want a man? How you say you want a man and I'm locked up? You say you got 70 grand. My bar, you say I needed 15. Why you ain't 15? You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that.
There be a lot of contradiction and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you say you my man, I ain't get that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's some other shit that I
So
can
let me ask you this.
That's the only part I'm gonna speak on.
That's 100, bro. Cause you know.
Wait. So DeMarco laughed. I get out. Me and DeMarco send me on the phone. I say, yo, Sammy. DeMarco say you taking the gloves off. What's up with that? He just laughing like, wait. Marco said you said that's all. So he say Jesus.
Hold on. Let me try to understand. So it sounds like a nigga trying to get the best battle out of both of y'all by telling y'all.
Right, he ain't have trust in his booking. That's why he ain't the league owner now, because he's fraudulent. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So, cause I was about to ask you. Cause I was gonna ask you.
A lot of people ain't gonna tell you.
Go ahead, brother.
A lot of people ain't gonna tell you, but he's fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? He did hella fraud shit before that, but not to me, but to other niggas. I was told before I got out, don't do that battle. Cause do the fraud. Let's put that on our card. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nah, he been 100, he ain't did shit to me. When we found out at the battle, me and Sammy, after the battle, if anybody who was there could tell, if it wasn't for Johnny Cool, we would have fucked DeMarco up in there. Me and Sammy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why you lie like this?
Yeah. Damn.
I'm not gonna sit here and stunt like I want to tight as Sammy. Because I would, because it's like, nigga, why would you believe that shit?
If you supposed to be my brother type shit.
You supposed to be my brother, you say he my brother, why would you believe this shit? I ain't believe it, and I'm locked up. You got more access to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, so a nigga try to pull a wedge between y'all?
Yeah. DeMarco Dixon. He tried to put a wedge between some shit. And he was fucking up the room game in the midst of everything.
Oh shit.
He telling niggas that's a room game like, yeah, cuz said, y'all can't get his number to the battle. He telling with his family. I've never said none of that.
So let me ask you this. Why do you think his actions were what they were? You know what I mean? Because I always had a good rapport with DeMarco Dix. The whole reason why I fuck with Midwest Militia or with Unbiased TV at the time, it's through DeMarco. Like real niggas spill, you know what I mean? Like he was the nigga I knew. That was the nigga I was talking to. I ain't gonna say he the reason I'm over here, cause I do what I want. You know what I mean? But through the relationship with that man, that's why I'm still here. You know what I mean? But when it all went down, this the nigga I knew. So I hit him up like, bro, what's going on? I ain't heard from that nigga to this day. So I kind of just left it alone.
I could tell you like this. You a 100 person.
That's solid,
if you
bro.
would have ever been around him and just got to peep the shit, you would have never fucked with him. You know what I'm saying? Even on the live when he tried to comment, talking some, yeah, this and that, because he see a wedge between me and certain people, you want to add a comment. No, bitch, get off my line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with your kind. You did some whole shit. And the battle coming out for all that back. Yeah, I'm not going to feel like I ain't tell DeMarco, man, I forgive you. I'm going to let all that shit rock out. But that's about me not wanting to go back to jail because I know how I go with the situation.
Nah, that's just being mature, brother. You just being mature, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck all that other shit.
But at the same time, I don't need a nigga like him around me.
Well, you say that type of shit, he make you relapse.
A person that'll try to manipulate a situation that it is ain't 100. You know what I'm saying? So you try to put a wedge between two street dudes, and I told him, boy, it was tools in there. Like, this event could have went left.
Damn.
Y'all forgetting wasn't sharp, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There would have been another dude on ballot, and he did this shit before with other people that I ain't gonna speak on. You gonna get your chance to interview them. They gonna tell them, you know, I'm probably like the gatekeeper for this shit. So after they see that I told you what's going on, they gonna have no problem telling you what was going on with them. But I get the message as Ron Metaphor, as Rio, as King Gate. How this shit went.
Straight like that. Yeah.
He wasn't 100. He was making it seem like he was writing me every day, or why y'all ain't writing cut, and they telling me this, you know what I'm saying? He was acting like he was Lou Gang or he was our manager or something, when that's not the case, you know what I'm saying? He even told motherfuckers like, oh yeah, cuz if he come home, he leave with danger zone, he was Midwest Militia. I never said that. I said, I'm gonna give y'all my first battle, because y'all have been rocking with me. That's all I said, you know what I'm saying? Period.
Bro, this whole shit crazy. So, fucking, this was the whole drama that niggas tried to get you and Sammy, get a wedge between you and Sammy. So, boom. So,
and me and Sammy still talk every other day. As a matter of fact, me and Sammy was just on Snapchat, bullshit. Just now before we even did this phone call. Sammy my bro, for real.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But nothing came between that though. You know what I mean?
Hell no, because once you find out it's a snake in the grass, what you gonna do when you lion? You gonna pounce them.
Yeah.
Share with the other lions. You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
Just like the interview I did. I'm gonna put this out there too. When I did the live with DeMarco, he thought he was coming over here to clear up some shit. Hell no. That interview was about me addressing you, boy.
Yeah, I'm saying that was an ambush, bro. That was an ambush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to know, like, cause it was so much fuck shit he was doing behind the scenes. It's ridiculous. Like, if we did that, we have to be a whole other interview for the fuck shit he do. Like, his fuck shit is endless. Like, it never stops.
Bro, that's
never
crazy.
Stops. Like, he come off 100. You know what I'm saying? But even with the shit, when I asked him about the Chris Umbaya shit, he didn't keep that 100. Lunch asked him about the shit. He didn't keep that 100. You know what I'm saying? Niggas never really wanted that name in the first place. But he was so adamant about how he built it and all this, that's how it came out. You know what I'm saying? And DeMarco, if you see this interview, and if you stand on my man, I'm going to smack you in person, because this all fact.
Hey, bro, it's real, man. It's PPV. You know what I'm saying? So with that, let's get back to the Sammy shit. So with that being said, DeMarco tried to, you feel like, you know what I mean, you and Sammy feel like DeMarco tried to put a wedge between you guys. So during the time of leading up to the battle, so the day of the battle, fuck it, let's go to the battle. The day of the battle, you know what I mean, did y'all talk? You know what I mean? Because, you know, sometimes niggas...
The day of the battle is when I talked to Sammy and DeMarco on three-way. I had Sammy on the phone.
Okay.
DeMarco didn't know. I murdered the call. I said, yeah, Sammy. DeMarco told me you taking the gloves off. He laughed. He said, he told me you would. Woo, woo. Now, this is where it come in where I felt a certain way about Sammy. Because you already had another round rope. You could have used that knowing that the shit wasn't true. But I think me going first made Sammy have to use that. He's fucking me up. He's fucking me up. I gotta do something. I gotta pitch the bitch or something, you know?
Yeah, at least pitch to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's how one thing. I'm not knocking though, because the footage is forever.
Facts.
If it was true, oh hell yeah, I'd be mad at Sammy. You know what I'm saying? But Sammy made shit sound good. I can't knock him for that.
Out the gate. So what did you think about Sammy's overall performance, bro? You know what I mean?
I mean, Sammy really do good when he's back against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I feel like I thought I was gonna get some rebuttals from Sammy, and I didn't. And that let me know that he knew he was getting his ass kicked. Because if you ever seen one of Sammy's battles, he tried to rebuttal something, at least one piece.
Right.
But he felt like that shit was so fire. What could I rebuttal? What could I say?
So he pulled a vet move on you. He pulled a vet move. He's like,
Yeah.
He had one in the chamber for you. You didn't even know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. His rebuttal was basically, kill my mama on the top.
Out the gate. So with that being said, do you think, because it sound like, since you said that to me, bro, you know what I mean? Shout out to Sammy. But do you think he took DeMarco's advice? I mean, coming with a round like that.
Hell yeah, he did.
He definitely sounded like he took the nigga advice.
I don't think you seen an interview with me, Sammy, and Rush, and we in my basement or whatever.
Nah, you gotta tag me in it, brother.
I'm gonna tag you in it, but down there, Sammy was like, if I could go back, I wouldn't have did it like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was fire and it fit. You know what I'm saying? And that's my bro. I'm not knocking him. I ain't taking up from him. I feel like shit. That's one of the best battles of the year so far. In my mind, like I think I gave the world 2 great one-rounders.
Oh my mama, you did, bro. And this PPV, bro.
I gave him 2 back to back.
You definitely did, bro. On God, you did, bro. Like, bro, for real, bro. It's like, nigga, cause like I said, I seen you from 4-4. Then, nigga, these the next 2 shits I've seen because I ain't seen you since 4, bro. And this, it's like, yo, this nigga's fire. On my mama, bro.
Yeah.
You
Man,
dope.
when I seen you do your interviews, I was like, man, if I can't get a fire out this nigga, I ain't doing my job.
Bro, you dope as fuck, bro. You're definitely dope. I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm definitely fucking with you, bro. So let's move on to a more serious note, man. What's up with you and Meech Lord, bro? I seen you live. I seen. Let me build up. I seen you live, right? You know what I mean? So I'm watching the live and shit. So then I seen, cause you touched on all you was really just going in on this nigga saying that a nigga told you. I mean, he told other niggas you was leaving danger zone before you got a chance to tell a nigga. You know what I mean? Cause this what I was hearing. You know what I mean? Then you was a real nigga and you brought Meech on your fucking live. So I'm like, yo, this is lightweight entertaining right here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'm laying in the bed. I just woke up type shit. You know, you get up, you know what I mean? Might hit a blunt or something. You just scroll through your shit. I caught it like that, like off a fresh ass buzz and shit. Like, yo, these niggas, these motherfuckers is going at it. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck going on?
I mean, like with me and Meech, I just talked to Meech. And we really just came to a conclusion of what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really get to holler at me right now, but after I found out some shit, after talking to franchise, it was like, that could have probably tied into a lot of shit. Because me and Meech, we was really homies, you know what I'm saying? Not to say we not now, but you know, that situation kind of got niggas like, man, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Meech had text Levi something. Levi texted me the message. Like I said, I'm gonna give niggas the whole story. Levi texted me the message and said, yeah, I already talked to Meech, but I had a feeling you were leaving already. But just saying that you talked to Meech and I talked to him in confidentiality made me feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Naturally.
We homies, you know, Meech and Danger Zone, they go back years or whatever. You know, that's cool. But it didn't even really start off with Meech. It started off with me talking about Really Real, like the convo me and Really Real had. and I just felt like Really Real was throwing shade. We talked too, but I feel like Really Real was throwing shade on me. I feel like they was all throwing shade. Like, man,
why do you feel like niggas is throwing shade? Like, why do you feel like niggas is throwing? Go ahead.
It was too many talks about loyalty, and I want to thank y'all for being loyal to me and loyal to this and loyal to that. But I was over there for 3 years, Circle. 3 years, bro.
Yeah, you felt like they didn't do nothing for you, or
I mean,
they could have did more.
I feel they could have did more. I'm not gonna say they did nothing for me. And you know, I don't knock Danger Zone. I fuck with Danger Zone hard. If they call me today, like, yo, Cut, I want you to battle, I'll still do it.
Yeah, your energy didn't say fuck Danger Zone, and I didn't get no fuck Danger Zone energy from you from that shit. It was just certain individuals. It was the individuals.
Yeah, it was certain shit. Like, Leva had the one speaking on it while y'all speaking on it.
Right, and it's their business, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This they business, this they league. You don't see Westbrook bickering at KD or the coach bickering at KD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless KD say something crazy. I never said nothing crazy. I always told them, yeah, I asked for the battles that I had over there, but I didn't ask for truthful. And I did feel a certain type of way about certain battles that happened, and I felt like I should have got this look instead of that look. You know what I'm saying? And I always voice my opinion on that shit, so it wasn't like behind the door shit. But me and Really Real had a conversation about battling, and he was like he didn't want to do the battle because he didn't feel like he was going to be 100% in the battle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, if you feel that way, then don't do it. Because I'm on some other shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you my nigga, we really guys. Like, he called me, check on my kids' family. I called him, check on his kids' family.
He's a good man.
Give it up,
Yeah, he's a good man, bro. For what I do know about him.
There's never no animosity toward him. But when you get on live and people say, who would you battle out of Chicago, and you just leave me out like we wasn't finna do it, that feel like shade. I can't knock you for how you feel, but let's keep it real. How you gonna say, like, you let me know, because you're one of the most unbiased people in the game. If you say this, me and Cut was gonna battle for Danger Zone for the league, right?
Yeah.
And then because I go to Guerrilla Warfare, you don't think it'll be good for the league? Do that make sense?
Let me to be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. It don't make sense to me because it just sounded like just because you're not a part of the infrastructure. Or was they trying to keep it in-house? Like Danger Zone versus Danger Zone?
No, we was gonna do it on Danger Zone. We was just gonna do it on Danger Zone, bro. I mean, I guess at the time it probably, in their head, because I wasn't gone yet, it probably did feel like, okay, this is gonna be Danger Zone versus Danger Zone. But at the same time, in the city right now, as we speak of, I'm the most talked about. No shade towards Heavy, Young Cannon, nobody. But on the up and comer, fresh air side, who people want to battle. And then after the live, I feel like, you know, it could have really went down. Not saying I did the live to make it go down, but it's like people would definitely want to see that now. And I think the league would have prospered off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because like the anticipation would have been there. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is what people don't know. It's the hell event that we Really Real was supposed to have a battle. He didn't have. People didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? And the crowd stayed because they like, I want to see Cut. I'm talking about this bunch of move shit so epic out here.
Talk that bust of move shit, boy.
Like, for real, like, they love me out here. Like, I'm bringing motherfuckers. I got fans that I thought was going to burn my jersey that was in my inbox. Like, Cut, you know, I'm a little hurt, but I love you. Wherever you go, I'm still coming to your battles. I'm not missing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like me and Really Real battle would have been big for Danger Zone. Either way it go.
But you said, like you said in the live, you'll still accept that battle if Really is with it in time, right? You'll still battle him, right?
Yeah.
What? Okay, let's since we talking about. Go ahead.
It's a lot of people in Danger Zone I still battle. And I'm feeling that, boy, my feeling crazy. I'm going to talk to you after we do the live. I'm going to let you know. Like, boy, my schedule crazy. And when I speak, because I don't do ifs. When I beat everybody on the schedule,
my nigga, talk your shit, boy.
There's no way that nobody's going to be able to deny that I'm number one out here.
So that's your whole mission, just to show, your whole mission right now is to show how you better than everybody.
That's my mission, bro.
I mean, as it should be.
A lot of people want to be the best everywhere. But I feel before you do that, you got to be the best where you from.
Facts, man. You got to have the love of home. What it say in the Bible? Charity starts at home, then spreads abroad. My nigga, you got to start at the crib, just like me. Like, I just started at the crib. Here, now I'm spreading abroad. Because niggas, niggas know who the fuck I am.
I hear you say that all the time. You like, niggas, I wasn't even showing love to other states first.
No,
you know what I'm
I wasn't.
And I could believe that because I found out about you once you spread it out. You did your thing, you put in your footwork.
Yeah.
Not everybody want to look at the blueprint. You feel me?
Yeah, you got to start at home.
See all the buildings you built.
Solid. You know what I mean? But it has to.
Think about it.
Go ahead, brother.
And then when it comes to the move, this is what I'm gonna say to the move. You damn near put it out there. How you get on me off down in Fofo Cannon?
Say that one more time, bro.
I say you got on to me off down in Fofo Cannon, right?
Yep, on my mama. Yep.
Wow, battle him at.
It's guerrilla warfare, nigga.
Okay. Before I got locked up, I battled OG Dosha. That was the last battle guerrilla warfare put out before I got locked up. The last battle. Not another battle till I came home. The Re-Up 2 came out.
No shit. Hey, was you the first drop on that?
Yeah.
So, bro, niggas really.
Came out when
That's
Re-Up
love.
2 came out when I came home. Guerrilla warfare put a whole street battle together for me 2 weeks before I had to turn myself in.
Damn, that's 100. So did you feel like you the golden child over there at Guerrilla Warfare, bro? Keep it real, it's PPV, bro. You getting some dumb. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna say I'm the golden child right now. Like Guerrilla Warfare, they got people that's been there longer than me, but that's not saying that I'm on the bench. How everybody's saying they got people that have been putting in work longer than me. If I had to pick, like out of the new class, will I be the golden boy? I still say no. I say Rob is more of the golden boy because he more of a fresher style. Niggas know what I've been doing, but it's just now that I'm taking it serious, I'm getting a better look.
Okay. Cause you feel like motherfuckers seen you in a different way. Like they might have seen potential, but it's like he bullshitting, and now they see yo. You know what I mean? Like the nigga that couldn't hoop, now he can hoop now. It's like, but I knew you had a jumper then, but nigga, you fire now. So you feel like it's more about that.
Yeah, that's how I feel for real, because you gotta look at it like this. I'm on the roster with Gage, Heavy Half, Saint Funk, Lucky Lucci, King Crash, motherfucking Rob Metaphor, man,
Fire niggas.
Man, it's a fire-ass roster, man. Coach Cannon, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that's going out of state, catching bodies that still doing their thing. Yeah. Look at the people that I named on the list that have battled the greats. You know what I'm saying? And I'm amongst them, young bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it just feels good to finally be somewhere where you getting acknowledged. Head Ice talking about you.
I seen the motherfucker. Yep, I seen that, boy. Congratulations, boy. Gracie had got you out here looking good, boy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real KD-ish, LeBron-ish right now. Like, I didn't come over here for no reason.
Enjoy your moment.
I came from Guerrilla Warfare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I showed things on what I could do. And I always told them, no diss to the staff or nothing, but I always told them I go according to the level of competition. I just recently stopped doing that. And I can't even really say that because the plates I've been getting and the people I've been getting been fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know I can't play with nobody.
Cause ain't nobody about to play with you now that motherfucker you getting all this attention. You can't play with nobody, bro. Niggas is about to really try to kill you now. You know what I mean?
You
So
gotta remember, big Cannon did an interview. I think this one really put the target on my back. This one really just made me be like, you know what, fuck, you gotta kill everything. Big Cannon was like, I feel Wit Eastwood is the future of battle rap, not just Chicago. Like what he's doing is something new, is fresher. You know what I'm saying? So when you got one of the greatest people telling you something like that, the only thing you can do is know that you gotta prove it.
Yeah, yeah. So let me ask you that. When you read that, how many times did you read it? Cause I know when I get a compliment from like, you know, my nigga Danny Myers, bro. Whenever Danny compliment me, bro, I read that shit like 10 times, bro. You know what I mean? Like for motivation, like yo, nigga, like this shit is actually niggas is seeing me, dog. You know what I mean?
Actually, when Big Cannon said it, I rewatched it. He said this.
Okay, so it was on film. Yeah.
On a Danger show. And then after that, people just start coming in my neck. All over this like, I just watched it. I see Chicago just looks like a lot of aggression and being loud. Cause I don't see him beating me and woo, but these be like the weakest people from another state. I'm not even finna name them or cloud them up. But it's like they be the weakest people from where they from. But they the man out there. So it be like, dude, if you do come out here, I would really like to bet some money. Like, I would really like to just crush your spirit and make you want to go home and never want to rap again. Like,
retire that nigga, bruh.
I'm dead ass to the point where I don't want to play with nobody. I was at a point where it was like, man, I'm going to get niggas the third round. I'm going to freestyle every third round from now on. I'm not at that point no more.
Yeah.
I'm at a point where I want to kill everybody in front of me. If I could go back and rebattle everybody, I would have been where I was supposed to be.
Not the gay. So I take it you learned your lesson about, you know what I mean, out here playing with niggas.
Yeah, I definitely did. I learned my lesson about caring about niggas' careers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it really boiled down to with me. Because I'm still gonna get money off music, like real music. I'm still gonna get money off that. But when it comes to battle rap shit, I know this niggas be niggas real lives, bro. So it's like, I don't wanna fuck you up that bad where you don't get booked again, but now I don't give a fuck if your ass can't get on a notepad. It's over with.
Yeah. Over, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's solid though. That is solid as fuck. So bro, overall, what can you tell PPV? You know what I mean? I gotta get my bitch for work at 11:30. So you know what I mean? Fucking, what can you tell PPV? What's up next for Cut Eastwood? You know what I mean? Cause bro, you're shining like new money, baby. You know what I mean? You most talked about, nigga, I've been seeing for the last couple of days. Let me give a shout out to Chicago Battle Rap. You guys support each other, bro. I love to see the support y'all have for motherfucking one another, bro. You know what I mean? Nigga drop a battle, everybody shares the battle.
I'm glad you said that because I'm disrespectful. Shout out to my nigga Pyrex, Joe, because I know he gonna watch this and be like, this is the fucking cut. Keep forgetting me, Joe.
And you know he gonna say it with his petty ass.
Shout out to Pyrex, King Gates, Jones the Dream Killer. Yeah, that's the only motherfuckers I miss, man. And franchise.
Okay, before we go, what is Loon Gang? Just start from the beginning for me, brother.
I say Loon Gang is a corporation that started on 73rd and Luella. You know what I'm saying? We really originated from 72nd and Merle, but we expanded to Luella. And that's why we throw the L's up and all that. You know what I'm saying? The L's for Luella, the M's for Merle or whatever. But it started out from when we was younger. You know, we used to just be beating motherfuckers the fuck up, doing you know, just street shit. You know what I'm saying? And once we found out about music, and like I said, we found to the little entertainment or whatever, and we was getting paid on music and shit, and doing what we was doing on these blocks and shit, we just really just expanded it and turned it into a corporation. The Loon Gang is LOON. It stands for Leaders of Our Nation.
Okay, there it is.
To be a Loon Gang, you actually really have to be a leader. You gotta be a boss of some type, or be holding something down about yourself. It ain't gotta say necessarily you holding the block down. If you taking care of your family and you making sure everybody's straight in the house, you a leader. You alone. You know what I'm saying? So, and we actually took it in the battle rap. My brother Ray Boy, he the CEO CEO. That's my little brother, but he's still the CEO. And I told him, like, shit, I'm gonna expand this shit to battle rap because I'm tired of just holding little gang flags by myself in that aspect. So I started off with King Gates first. My mama actually picked him, and then she picked Rio, and then I picked Wild myself. Then I picked up Jones the Dream Killer, and now we got a franchise.
How did y'all go about picking? How did y'all go about picking these guys? Strictly off of structure and how they present themselves, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Like, I can see a person that's gonna be a star, like Young Boss, King Crash, Lucky Lucci. They been fucking with Loon Gang before the rap shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they all in the mix with us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I met Lucci through Crash, and I met Crash and through Bars, you know what I'm saying? So, we all been rocking out together for the longest, you know what I'm saying? And Meech alone too, in most aspects, whether he like it or not, no matter what we going through, this nigga that been on the block with us kicking it. That's just like, and Rush Danger alone, you know what I'm saying? That's just like, and Gracie alone in my book, she keep asking can she join, she been alone in my book. But that's just like, you come to the city circle, you rocking out with us, boy, you kicking it with us. We see how you moving, you see how we moving.
I'm a mom, I'm fucking with the Loons.
You a motherfucking Loons, yo.
Bro,
Hey,
bro, I'm
like a joy.
Go ahead, bro. Now talk your shit.
No, I'm not saying like anybody could join, but if we feel like, if we get that feel from you, nigga, you a motherfucker. You with us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's 100.
You with us. That's just how I rock out with Killer B and the Body Gang. When they come out here, I always shout out Body Gang. They always fuck with the Loon Gang, and that's just how we give it up. Just like the convention. We had merged the convention with the Loon Gang because it was a slight controversy. You know what I'm saying? But we figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we giving it up. So basically to put it is, if you a leader, you holding shit down, you alone. You know what I'm saying?
That's 100. That's 100. So that's Loon Gang. BBV, man. Before we get out of here, bro, we're gonna do another interview, bro. We're gonna do the rewind. You know what I mean? From the start to the build up, bro. You know what I mean? We definitely gotta do that. You know what I mean? But you got anything else to say this week?
I'm with it all day.
Say it again, brother.
All I'm gonna say is follow me on Instagram, KingOut75. Follow me on Facebook, Cut Eastwood. Follow Loon Ray Boy on YouTube. And just fuck with the Loon Gang movement, man. We got everything, man. Guerrilla Warfare, Loon Gang, man. That's how we giving it up.
100, bro. Give PPV a shout out.
Motherfucking PPV, Indiana, man. Them niggas is holding shit down on some real shit. That's a state that I'll fuck with, man. If I want from here, I want to be from there, man. That's how we give it.
That's 100. Let these niggas know where you from, boy.
Y'all know where I'm from, man. Chicago, East Side, 73rd Louisiana, man. You want to pull up, man. We out here all day. Free smoke.
Out the gate. PPV, live in this motherfucker with the young bull, Cut Eastwood, man. You niggas be on the lookout for this nigga, man. He's definitely up and coming. And he's definitely crushing niggas' skulls, nigga. PPV said that, man. PPV, we out this motherfucker, nigga.
Put your 3D glasses on them, pussy, because you know we coming straight at you.